This is a piece titled Who Owns the Future? This piece is compiled of 4 different narratives from Brian Turner's Here Bullet. We have Music Box, directed by Natalie Jane Richards, Joaquin Phoenix's Oscar acceptance speech, and Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Here, Bullet by Brian Turner. If a body is what you want, then here is bone and gristle and flesh. Here is the clavicle snapped wish, the aorta's opened valves, the leap thought makes at the synaptic gap. Here is the adrenaline rush you crave, that inexorable flight and that insane puncture into heat and blood. And I dare you to finish what you've started, because here, Bullet, here is where I complete the word you bring hissing through the air. Here is where I moan the barrel's cold esophagus, triggering my tongue's explosive for the rifling I have inside of me. Each twist of the round spun deeper, because here, Bullet, here is where the world ends, every time. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're up and away. Oh, the places you'll go. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true. The hang-ups and bang-ups could happen to you. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the hacking cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Bucksbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Van Allen or Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. God, I'm full of so much gratitude right now. And I don't feel elevated above any of my fellow nominees or anyone in this room because we share the same love, the love of film. And this form of expression has given me the most extraordinary life. I don't know what I'd be without it, but I think the greatest gift it's given me, and many of us in this room, is the opportunity to use our voice for the voiceless. I've been thinking about some of the distressing issues that we're facing collectively. And I think at times we feel, or we're made to feel, that we champion different causes. But for me, I see commonality.
I think that whether we're talking about gender inequality or racism or queer rights or indigenous rights or animal rights, we're talking about the fight against injustice. We're talking about the fight against the belief that one nation, one people, one race, one gender, or one species has the right to dominate, control, or exploit one another with impunity. I think that we've become very disconnected from the natural world. And many of us, what we're guilty of is an egocentric worldview. The belief that we're the center of the universe. We go into the natural world and we plunder it for its resources. We feel entitled to artificially inseminate a cow, and when she gives birth, we steal her baby, even though her cries of anguish are unmistakable. Then we take her milk that's intended for her calf, and we put it in our coffee and our cereal. And I think we fear the idea of personal change because we think that we have to sacrifice something, to give something up. But being humans at best, we are so inventive and creative and ingenious. And I think that when we use love and compassion as our guiding principles, we can create, develop, and implement systems of change that are beneficial to all sentient beings and the environment. Now, I have been a scoundrel in my life. I have been selfish. I have been cruel at times. I have been hard to work with, and I'm grateful that so many of you in this room have given me a second chance. And I think that's when we're at our best, when we're supposed to support each other. Not when we cancel each other out for our past mistakes, but when we help each other to grow, when we educate each other, and when we guide each other towards redemption. That is the best of humanity. When he was 17, my brother wrote this lyric. He said, "Run to the rescue with love, and peace will follow."